So it's about 4:30 in the morning. Last time I recorded your makeup look, I finished about 2:15, something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 more looks with the Blood Sugar palette, trying to use shades that I haven't used out of here yet, just trying to get my opinion on how they work and that kind of thing. I am writing down the brushes that I'm using for each of the looks, so that way I can write them, you know, look 1, you know, these colors and then these brushes, that kind of thing, because I've had a lot of questions about brushes lately. I do have the Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in the shade Fishnet on both eyes, just to make sure that they're 100% like the same. The corrector and concealer is on, no blush, bronzer, highlight, and then I have Strike Gold from the Tarte's Lip Paint line on my lips. And it smells like chocolate cake. But I figured it would be a pretty neutral color for whatever I do. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with look 1. I'm going to zoom you in and do 1 eye at a time, which means I'll do all of the colors, liner, and mascara per eye. I will also be splitting these up into separate looks and reposting them on Instagram. So just in case you see one there and then you realize that this video goes up after that one or that kind of thing, you'll be like, oh, I've seen that. So just a heads up, I'm going to be doing 2 different looks. So I will see you guys in just a second, zoomed in. I'm going to work with this O Positive shade first. And we'll see what I come up with. I probably won't talk through most of this. Bled. the finished look. These are 2 more looks using the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. I did use, I think I've used all but the Prick shade now. So that's the only shade in this palette I haven't used, and it's this red one right here. I've used everything else at least once, and I don't have any complaints. I haven't had any issues with any of these shades in here. Like with the Blue Blood, I have like 5 or 6 issues with the shadows, or I should say more like 4 to 8 shadows give me issues out of the 18. The Mini Controversy palette, out of a 9pan palette, I've got 4 shades that give me issues. So it's kind of refreshing to see a palette. Again, I haven't used the 1 shade out of here, but I've used all the rest of them, and I haven't had any issues with them blending. They're not burning my eyes, they don't sting my eyes. Even with this eyeliner, which I guess is drying out, it writes on paper just fine, but on my eye it's like super hard. I'm gonna try and take the tip out of it and switch it around and see if that helps. If not, it's done. My eye is actually stinging up here from trying to apply it because it was just tugging on my skin, and it doesn't feel very nice. So anyways, this is the 2 looks that I came up with using this palette, using some of the brighter tones in here. I mean, I used this reca shade and the O positive for this eye, and I used Cavity and Glucose for this eye. I also used Extraction on this eye, and I used Sweetener on here and Candy Floss on here. I really like how they turned out. They're really, I don't know, I got fallout all over my face from the mascara. I really like how they turned out. The eyeliner wasn't such crap. I mean, it is what it is. But I really enjoy these shadows. I really have wanted this palette for a while, so I'm very, very happy the fact that I got it. I've had a chance to use it. I'm actually enjoying it. I don't have any issues. I don't have any bum shades. I haven't had any problems with any of the shadows, like not like blending or like blending away, or like I put the shadow on and then go to blend and the brush like erases it off my eye. I haven't had those issues with this palette, so I'm like excruciatingly happy about that fact. So I'm even more happy that I was able to finally get it, even though I owe my dad a whole lot of money. And I just realized that this palette is on sale for like half off for Black Friday, but it is what it is. I didn't want to wait that long to get it, and I knew when I placed my order that I know that when he does launches like this, that they usually sell out of all the products and stuff that they currently have. I should have waited for it to go on sale, especially for some of the lip colors that I got, but it is what it is. I'm curious to see if he ever comes out with a mascara and a liquid eyeliner. I know that the lipsticks can be used as eyeliners, but I think it would be interesting to see what he does with a liquid eyeliner, what type of tip he puts on it, and the mascara between the formula and the wand. I prefer like mascara wands that look like this. Now granted, this one's bent because I use it for my eyebrows, but I prefer wands that look like that. I don't like the big fat ones. I don't like the hourglass shaped ones. I like ones like that that are just kind of fluffy, that give you length, volume, and separation all at the same time without clumping your lashes together. So it is what it is. Anyways, I'm Rebecca Reset. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this like 2 looks 1 palette kind of thing. I think the next 2 looks that I do, which will probably be later on today, I'm going to incorporate a single shadow or 2 into the mix. That way I'm working with this palette as well as other shades. I know I want to do a red, white, and green look for the holidays, so I know I've got a couple of green single shades pulled, and like I said, I have not used this Prick shade right here, so it's a pretty good red. It's more a little orangey looking in the pan, but I haven't used it on the skin yet. I haven't even touched it yet, so I don't know what it's going to look like yet. So I will see you guys in another video probably tomorrow. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and I will see you then. Hopefully you enjoy. Bye.